Brandi Rhoads. I work at the Franchise Tax Board in the Economic and Statistical Research Bureau in Sacramento.
Great. What do you hope to learn at WUSS 2011 this year?
One of my main jobs is programming a microsimulation model of personal income taxes, and I'm still sort of working on improving it and making it usable to non-SaaS users. So I'm always looking for ways to make the programming more efficient or ways to make it accessible to other people, and I'm still sort of thinking through how I can do all of that.
Great. If you had to pick one thing that you learned so far that might be useful when you get back, what would that be and can you describe it?
So I think I mentioned to you a little bit ago, I found the proper format into formatting things like multiplying the values by a value before you display it. So we do a lot of displaying things in like thousands or millions because tax returns are very large numbers a lot of times. So being able to do that instead of manipulating the actual data, I think would be really helpful. It's little, but we'll go a long ways because we do this often.
That's great. And how many SaaS conferences have you gone to so far?
This is only my second conference. I went to San Diego last year to WUSS, and I've been to some local user group meetings, like day-long meetings, but this is my second conference.
How is this one in San Francisco different than the one in San Diego last year?
Amazingly, the weather is actually pretty similar. But just the feel of it, I think that I'm at a different place too. I'm a fairly new SaaS user. I've only been using it a couple of years. So last year, a lot of more basic things were still really useful to me. And this year, I'm finding that things seem to be really specialized or really basic. And I'm having a little bit of trouble kind of finding a middle ground. Presentations to go to.
So do you think the conference is more for you to learn more technical information, or is it more for networking and social event?
I think both is nice, but given that I come alone, it's a little hard to network all the time with people. I'm a little intimidated by that, but it is nice to meet other people and find presentations of people that do know how to do things that you want to do, get their card, follow up. So I think it's useful.
Are there a lot of other colleagues within economics or your industry that comes to WUSS?
No, I'm the only one who gets sent from my entire department, but a lot of other people do use SaaS to a lesser extent, and they'll go to like the local meetings where they know about travel expenses. But I'm seeing this.
Do you think you would continue coming to WUSS in the future, or is this
I would like to. It will depend on the state budget if I am allowed to.
Great. And so the next one is in Southern California, right? So that would be a nice trip for you.
I think I learned valuable things, and really given the cost of training and such, I think it's an excellent value for the dollar. So hopefully I will be allowed to continue that.
Are you also presenting or only attending this year?
I did a presentation yesterday. I did a little Coders Reporters presentation about the debugger. Fairly simple, but it's something that I found really useful and it doesn't get talked about a lot, so I did a short paper about it.
How was that? Was there good participation in your...
I was actually really happy. The room was full. There was people standing in the back, and I had one of the staff come after me and ask me for my slides so she could do a blog on it. And a couple people that asked, where can I get your paper? So I think that other people will be using it, and that makes me feel like my work is worthwhile.
Great. Thanks a lot for the interview.